Paris, the city of light. But on June 14, 1940, it fell without a fight. No bombings, no street battles, no rubble. Just German boots echoing through empty boulevards. Why didn't Paris resist? And why did Hitler, who reduced cities like Warsaw to ashes, spare this one? Let's uncover the mystery behind the day Paris surrendered silently. In early June 1940, France was collapsing. Hitler's blitzkrieg had crushed Belgian and Dutch defenses in weeks. The famed French Maginot Line was bypassed, and Paris found itself exposed. The French government fled, first to Tours, then Bordeaux. And the military? Overwhelmed, disorganized, exhausted. Then came a chilling radio broadcast. The government has left Paris. The enemy is approaching. Do not resist. Let them pass. No orders to defend the capital. No final stand. Just surrender. Was it cowardice? Or strategy? Some historians argue that French leaders made a painful calculation. If Paris resisted, it would be bombed. Like Warsaw, Rotterdam, and Guernica. Countless civilians would die. Priceless heritage destroyed. So instead of fighting, they let it go. Not for themselves, but for the soul of France. On June 14, 1940, the Wehrmacht marched through the Arc de Triomphe. German soldiers posed in front of the Eiffel Tower, smiling for postcards to send home. But Paris wasn't celebrating. Shutters were closed, cafes silent. It was a city breathing quietly, in shame and in survival. Adolf Hitler was obsessed with beauty. He saw himself as an artist in Paris, as the greatest canvas. He ordered his troops, capture the city but do not destroy it. Why? Some say it was envy. He wanted Berlin to outshine Paris. Others claim he dreamed of parading through the city like a Caesar. But the truth may be simpler. Hitler wanted to own Paris, not ruin it. He saw in it the prestige of empire, the crown jewel of a conquered Europe. What if Paris had resisted? Imagine barricades in Montmartre, bombings near Notre Dame, fire sweeping through the Louvre. Yes, it would have been heroic. But it might have destroyed everything we now love about the city. So maybe, silence wasn't surrender. Maybe it was preservation. In August 1944, Allied forces approached Paris. Hitler gave a terrifying order to General Dietrich von Choltitz. If Paris is about to fall, burn it to the ground. Destroy the bridges. Blow up the Eiffel Tower. Turn the city into ashes. But it didn't happen. Von Choltitz disobeyed. He defied the Führer and surrendered the city largely intact. Why? Some say he couldn't bear to destroy such a masterpiece. Others believe he knew the war was lost, and saw no point in senseless ruin. Now compare this to what happened elsewhere. In Warsaw, the Nazis crushed the 1944 uprising and razed the city block by block. In Leningrad, a nearly 900-day siege starved the population into despair. But Paris, by fate, by disobedience, or by admiration, was spared. Paris fell without fire, and rose again without vengeance. In a war filled with flames, it became the rare city that chose silence over destruction. Some called it cowardice, others, wisdom. But in the end, Paris endured. Not as a battlefield, but as a living memory of beauty, pain and restraint. And strangely, it was spared, not only by French silence, but by Hitler's twisted admiration. His desire to possess, not destroy, became the unlikely shield that kept the city standing. Because sometimes, the most fragile things survive, not by strength, but by obsession.